Hey there, Foppers, and welcome back to our quest to finish every single video game. Today we're going to be playing more of RYB, the color Sudoku puzzle game, whatever you want to call it. So let's just take in this puzzle. One, two, three, four. So this tile has four adjacencies, these four here. This one has three, and these three. And that means that these three here will be yellow, red, and red. These are all seen by this one, so the only one remaining is a yellow that this needs, and that could only go here then. So you might as well color that in. Two yellows and one red adjacent. But I do think we can do the same thing here, so, well, this sees a yellow now here, and it only has two more adjacencies. They have to be red. So we can color those in there. Now this sees two reds here and a yellow. It only has one more adjacency. That has to be yellow. Okay. Oh, now you see a yellow. So the other ones you see, they have to be red. And that completes all the four original clues here. So these two are the remaining ones. We need two reds and two yellows. And I can see that since they each need one red, if one of these two in the middle here were red, that would hit both of them, meaning we could have no more reds in the puzzle. That doesn't work. So both of those have to be yellow, and these have to be red. There we go. Oh, we unlocked more levels. That might be a good idea, because we struggle with this one, but let's give it a shot. Okay, where do we start? So four of you need to be red. Three reds and a yellow among these. Three yellows and a red here. I guess if none of these are yellow, or red, I mean, say the red is here or here, then two of these would be yellow, of course. This would still see four, so that's possible. It does seem unlikely, though. It does. But I don't know how to prove it, that one of these will have to be red to satisfy this condition. Well, I guess we could look at, like, the max amount, or the least amount of reds on the table here. So if this is red, that hits all of these three. And this would still need two more, this would need three more. That's one red we have on the field. And that needs three more, so that would be, this would have to be red, hitting this and this. That's two reds here. And you still need two more reds at that point in time. That's four. And you still need two more. One of them would probably be here, hitting both of them. So one, two, three, and doesn't matter which one. So just say four. Four reds, and you would be hitting three. So you need one more, which would have to go like here. So that would be four reds. You would be hit by one red, so you need two more. That's six. So it doesn't seem to be much of an issue, honestly. Huh. What is this? Uh, let's let's go back to the level select. I can't do this right now. I don't have the brain for that. This one does look a little bit easier, I think. Immediately. So well, red, yellow, blue on these, and red, yellow, blue on these. Oh, you need two blues, and you need a blue. That would be three. Since you and you could be satisfied, but this one's blues, that's only three. And what about reds? These two have no common adjacencies, so that would be four. But they could satisfy the rest of them, so yeah. Yellow is no shot at all. Oh, there's so many. We only have 4 yellow dots here, so you can't really use the max amount for anything interesting, it seems. We do need more reds on the board than anything else, which kind of makes sense because it does look symmetrical, like with the blues and the yellows here, but the reds are on both sides. So that makes sense. There's some kind of symmetry going to be going on here with blue and yellow, I think. So where do we go from here? What have we actually learned? That's the question, isn't it? Well, this only sees 2 squares. Well, one of them will be blue, one of them will be red. So there's not a perfect symmetry between, or like, red not being in the symmetry and blue and yellow being perfect symmetries. If so, I put blue and yellow if that was the case. So that's interesting. We need one red for one of these on these cells then. And the blue, if that goes here, we would have a blue and a blue here to finish off this one. And I don't see why that's necessarily an issue. Well, there is something interesting here. So if this is blue, then this red would need a red and a red. So this blue would need a blue here and a blue here. But if this was red and this blue, then this blue would have 2 adjacencies, one here and one here. In both worlds, there's a blue here. So we can actually say this is blue. That's cool. That's a start at least. I don't know if we can do the same here though, since this is red and blue with this yellow. Can this ever be yellow? Of course it can't. It has to be red or blue. So yellows on both of these then. And this needs 2 yellows. It only sees 2 cells. Now this needs 2 reds. These have to go here. Finishes off this clue with the blue over here. Okay. And you need 2 reds. You see 1 red. And that doesn't immediately help us. Oh, but there's only... Well, this one has to be yellow because of this. That's the last yellow. That's cool. Let's see. You need a red and a blue. Well, you only see 2 more cells now, and you still need 2 reds. You can just do that then. And you are red. You only see 2 cells. These are both red. Only need 1 more red. You have to be blue to finish off you. And how do we disambiguate now? See, you see 2 reds, so you're fine. You see 1 red. Ah, you need another red, don't you? There we go. That's the puzzle solved. That was a tough one, but I felt like with a bit of logic, it wasn't that bad. It was a very, very nice puzzle, not too overwhelming. Okay, this looks deceptively simple. So only 2 blues on this, only 2 yellows. So we can start with saying you need 2 yellows, so those are gonna be here. You are not yellow, and the same goes the opposite way with blues here. You are not blue. That doesn't immediately help us out though. All of you need to see a yellow. You can only see a yellow if one of you are yellow, right? Because you can't be yellow, since you need 2 yellow adjacencies, and you can't be yellow. So the only 2 you see that can be yellow are these 2, so one of these 2's gotta be yellow. We only have 1 more yellow then. And if one of these 2 are yellow, then the other one, which is not yellow, will not be seeing a yellow. And the only way to satisfy all 3 of them at the same time would be to have you yellow, wouldn't it? Because say you are yellow, you don't see a yellow, you need to see yellow, and you need to see yellow, both of them need to see yellow, and it has to be the same yellow, which can only be this one. That's perfect. Okay, that's a start. One of these are yellow now. Where do we go from here, though? Well, can you ever be blue? You can't, can you? And you can't ever be yellow, so you gotta be red. And the same goes here, doesn't it? You need to be red, don't you? Because you can't be yellow, and you can't be blue, right? Well, you can be blue. No, you can't. You need to see two blues, of course, so you have to be red. Aha. And then we can take the blues here. They need to see a blue each. They have to be the outer ones, because those are the only remaining adjacencies to them. We need to disambiguate the red and the yellow. How do we do that? You need to see a red and you need to see a red. Uh, yeah, how do we do? Oh, you're yellow, of course. That that simplifies things here. That's this puzzle solved. Nice. It was a very good puzzle. Okay, what are you? Oh, there are blues in here. You have two adjacencies, red and yellow. You have two adjacencies, red and yellow. You have two, red and yellow. You have two, red and yellow. So all of these have to be red and yellow, which means two blues in these four here. Only two total yellows. So like you can never be yellow, can you? Because then there is nothing here overlapping with the three remaining ones that need a yellow. We only have one yellow left. Yeah, so you can never be a yellow because of you. These two have to be red and yellow. You therefore have to be red, don't you? Yeah. And you need a yellow still, so we can just place that here now. And you need a red, we can place that here. You need a yellow, and you need a red. There we go. Now these four here have to be blue and red. Both of you need to hit the blue, both of you need to hit the blue. So those have to be together to fulfill the criteria here. You can just do that, and that's fine. That's this puzzle solved. Wasn't too bad. Too bad at all. Let's do this one then. Oh, this is looking easy. Okay, so you need to hit the yellow. One of you will be yellow. We don't know which one just yet. But the interesting thing here is you have two adjacencies, this one, and you have two adjacencies, this one and this one. I'm inclined to believe both of these have to be yellow, because one of them are definitely yellow, and that fulfills the red-yellow for one of them. We don't know which one, but no matter which one, the middle one will have to be red to fulfill the one that's remaining. Am I seeing this right? I think I am. You're red. And by extension, like, both of these have to be yellow. Yes. You need a yellow and two blues. Which means the outer ring has to be red, because that's not touched by this one. And we still need a red. We can just do that. Let's see, you need a blue still. Do you have a red from there? Yeah, you do. We're done with reds. Okay. So what do we say here? Oh, you have a red from the outside, actually. That's it. Because you need a yellow and two blues in these three cells. You need to hit two yellows and a red. You're hitting a red. You need two yellows and a blue, I guess. You're hitting a yellow. You need one yellow and one blue here. And you need one yellow and one blue here. Yellow, blue, yellow, blue. So if this was blue, that would fulfill both blues condition, and we need a yellow for each of these. We need to do it the other way around, because we need two blues, so these both have to be blue. This one has to be yellow. There we go. Amazing. Now we can go here. This is a mess. Okay, so you need... Well, these two here, they share these two cells as adjacencies, which means one is blue and one is red. And same here for red and yellow. And same up here for yellow and blue. So already we have one yellow and one blue, two yellow, one blue, one red, and yeah, we have two of each in these 6 cells here. I don't know if that necessarily helps us out. I can't immediately see how that helps us out. Well, oh, of course, I'm dumb. We can use this one. This has three adjacencies, the two outer rectangles here and the square below it. The square below it will be blue or yellow because of these, not red. So it only has two remaining adjacencies which can be red. It's these two. Same logic goes here for blue. These two are blue. Okay. How do we work with that though? We still need so many yellows. I'm inclined to say these have to be yellow. They definitely can't be blue. Like, none of them can be blue, can they? Well, one of them can be, it seems. We need so many yellows though. One yellow here, one yellow here. Well, no! One of these are blue and one of these are blue. So these two are definitely not blue. Also, you are definitely not blue. None of you are blue. So we have a lot of cells here, which has to be red or yellow. I wish you could like mark it, like in Sudoku, where you write pencil mark in the smaller numbers, like just pencil mark in red or yellow here. That would make it a little bit more readable, I think. See. So we have two yellows here. We're still missing two. We have two reds here. We're still missing one red, and we're done with blue. Well, of course, we don't have an extra blue. So if you are blue because of this one, then neither of you could ever be blue, and you could never have blue adjacency. You need to share a blue adjacency, and the only cell which does this is that. And that gives us the yellow clue that we were kind of expecting there. That's great. And now we need a red for you. Okay. And now, what else do we need? Well, we're still missing a yellow here and a yellow here, and that's both of the yellows. And we're missing a blue here. So actually, we need the middle one to be red. Uh-huh. And you're seeing a yellow, and we get kind of the same situation as these two here, with this and this. They need to share a yellow. No, wait, we have this one too. It could be either one of these. Oh, but you are yellow! So that's the same as this, actually. Yeah. You need to share a yellow adjacency, and it can only be this square here. And that means you need a yellow, and it can only be here. So we need a red for you, and a blue for you. Like so. Amazing. That's a great puzzle. What do you tell us now? Oh, we have unlocked another part. But I do want to finish this first, so come on. We gotta. But I have no idea how to progress on this one. No idea. Three reds and a yellow here. Three yellows and a red here. Three reds and a yellow here. And three yellows and a red here. Well, I mean, we can probably math it out and see how many yellows and red are gonna be here. Because they each share an adjacency of something, right? If both of these are red, do we have an issue? None of these could be red, so that's not possible. One of these are yellow, at least. Which means that both of these have to be red, since there's only one yellow. Yeah, that's how we progress here. So, both of these can't be red. If both were, this and this would have their reds fulfilled and the rest around them would be yellow, which would give this one two yellows and two reds, which is not allowed. So you are red, both of you. And we can use the same logic here. If both of you are yellow, we get an issue here. So one of you are red, both of you are yellow. And then we get reds here and yellows here, like so. Now it's looking a little bit easier. It's looking a little bit easier. So we have four reds left. Yeah. Okay. Where do I go from here, though? So 1, 2, 3, 4 adjacencies. You need 3 of them to be red. 3 of them, right? You have 4 adjacencies. It only leaves one more red. Hmm. And what does one more red mean? What does it mean? One more red. I can't. Can it be this one? Is this forced to be yellow? I mean, if this is yellow, then you need a red here, which means yellow here, which means red here, which seems fine for now. You would have two reds, and you would still be missing. Oh, yellow, yellow, red. Well, these have to be opposites, don't they? They can never be too similar. Yeah, that's true. These are opposites, so these are two reds and two yellows in this cross section here. Definitely, and if you are red, then you are red. Oh, that's the issue, isn't it? Because if you are red and you're red, that's two of the reds. You need two red adjacencies, then we'll give you none of them. Or I mean, three red adjacencies. So you cannot be red. You have to be yellow. Yellow. And then red and red. And now you have three red adjacencies. You have one yellow, don't you? So you need one more. No, two more, I mean. That's the rest of the yellows there. Gives us the reds here. And we did solve this puzzle. Oh, that's amazing. I'm proud of that one. But yeah, that's all the time we have for this episode here today. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll see the next one. Also, remember, if you do enjoy this content, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. It's free, and it really helps me out. Anyways, have a nice day, and goodbye.